Hi all, good evening. All good? So I'm not asking how is your preparation is going, and I don't want you to be tensed. So the main intention of the session is like few of them have requested me, and I also said if you guys are willing, we will keep 20 minutes. Like it's an interactive session, or rather, it's like stress buster session. Okay. So let me talk for the first 10 minutes to 15 minutes, then let's interact. Okay. So can we start? All set? Can we start? Okay. See, as a human being, not just CA student, we have two options. Either you can survive or you can be successful, succeed. But is there any difference between survival and succeeding? There is a huge lot of difference between survival and succeeding. Anyone, anyone can survive. Okay, but to be successful, we need what to say, hard work, dedication, and most importantly for us as a CA is perseverance. Perseverance means sahanasheshi, perseverance to hang on. Now, you guys will be like, our exams are coming. We just have 2 months approximately. Will the exam be postponed? We have lot of tensions. We have lots of thinking in our mind. Don't you guys agree with me? We have lot of thinking whether we will remember our portions, whether we will forget, whether we will be able to complete, how to revise in 1.5 days before the exams. Lot of things are there. I know, and it's natural to be tensed. But guys, you are not alone. You're just going through a phase wherein you will think, Ayo, how, why like this only for me? See, my friends, they have studied, they have passed in the last attempt only for me. See, for everyone, be it you, be it me, 90% of the human beings, I would say normal human beings, they will think like this only. Why like this? But guys, don't spoil your time thinking what will happen if I don't get through? What will happen if exams are tough? What will happen if this particular topic which I've not studied comes for the exam? But tell me frankly, do you think like this? What if we don't get through in this attempt? What if we don't pass? What if a question comes from this particular area? What if ICA makes a question paper tough? Yes, almost 90% of the human beings, if normal, we will think. But the problem is, thinking itself will consume your majority of the time. And thinking, your qualitative time will go. So I know you guys will be thinking, ma'am, you have qualified CA, so you can say anything. No, guys. I will say about my thing, personal thing, how my CA journey was. Intermediate, foundation, I was not so mature. Intermediate, like this, I was very tensed. And because of my tension, first exam, which was the accounting exam, many of my students know that. First exam, which is the accounting exam, morning, early morning, I was hospitalized, mainly because of tension. But I never knew that it was tension. But tension can take different levels. But luckily, I had my mother's support, and she was like behind me. So if you believe or not, that inter exam first day, which I was admitted into the hospital, which I was thinking whether to write that inter exam. I'm talking about 2006 when I was writing my intermediate. 2006, almost, yeah, 18 years back. Okay, so in that exam, I got All India rank, All India rank 36. Okay, just imagine. being tensed, and if I had not given that particular attempt, okay, I had all the excuses. I was admitted into the hospital, I had vomiting, all those problems were there. Assume I had given up and I did not appear for the exam. Who knows? I would not be here talking like a CA. We don't know. So it's just one attempt that counts. See, all the credits, 101% of the credit goes only to my mother. If she did not ask me, or if she did not push me to write the exam, I would not have written, because all the night I was vomiting and I was in hospital. So, guys, it is just one attempt to pass. I know. Oh, we had already written 3 attempts. We have already written 2 attempts. Last attempt I studied. Still, I could not get through. Okay, okay, okay. All these are past things. Past is past. We can't make noises regarding the past. Now, what you can do? Silently. I repeat, silently, without making any noise now. Noise means it's not that noise, huh? Without making any issues now. Silently, you carry on with your studies. Let your results make the noise. Did you understand what I meant? Now you study silently, give your 101%, study like this is the last attempt. Oh, ma'am, so you're saying we should pass? No, 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 no. I said study like this is the last attempt. And still, if you don't get through, no negative thoughts. I'm just saying nothing is going to happen. Sky is not going to fall on you. That always we can take care later. Right now, don't pull negative energy in you. See, I don't know whether there is something called as positive energy, negative energy. I'm not well versed in that. But I always believe if you have having positive mindset, guys, you understood that? If you are being positive, okay, we can do. ഞങ്ങളെ കൊണ്ട് പറ്റും, നമുക്ക് പണ്ണ മുടിയും. If we are positive, you know, the speed in which you are studying, or the speed in which the things are going into your mind, and motivation to study the next day or in the coming days will be more. Am I right? Positive energy, negative energy, I don't know whether it is there or whether it is just in words. I don't know exactly. But if we are positive, this will happen. So, in fact, our mentoring group is final. Last mentoring group, if someone was there in the last mentoring group of CA Inter, okay, CA Inter Students Mentoring Group, majority of them, okay, they were very tensed, like November 23. I'm saying about the last attempt. November 23 is the last attempt in the old syllabus, new syllabus, how many were tensed, naturally. So we used to conduct like this 20-minute sessions or 1 or 2 sessions like this. But I usually say to them, and I always say it yourself daily, just once. When you wake up or when you sleep or when you are tense, you just say, we will pass. And I was surprised to see, and I was really happy to see that in the group, auditing mentoring group of CA Inter number 23. Many of the kids, if there was someone who was there in the mentoring group of Inter, they know they used to write, night 12 o'clock or morning 1 a.m., whenever they used to sleep, they used to write, we will pass, we will pass, we will pass. Okay, in the group, they used to just type the message, we will pass. Okay, we will pass number 23. When someone sees that message itself, they will be a little bit motivated. So I'm not asking you to do like that for compulsion, but still, if you feel you also wanted, or if you say something like we will pass, if it is giving you some kind of motivation, always you can feel free to use our group for that. Okay. And as I said already, let the results speak out. So, a video, not a video, a scene, okay, a BGM. Can I just play for 2 minutes or just 1 minute? Can I just play the BGM? It's a very famous BGM which all of you will know. So I'll just play. Okay. One second, I'll share. Okay, so this is my personal wish, when your results, each and every one of you, when your results comes, your reaction should be that. Okay, meaning you should be celebrating in July, or if something, exams are postponed, whatever it is, by August, whatever it is, when the results comes, we should be celebrating this. Now, there are few students who used to message, ma'am, very few students, who used to message like, we feel like it is giving up, it's been years since we are trying it out. Um, we don't feel like studying. I know few of you might be there, but before even thinking to give up, just turn back and look. What made you stay strong till here? What made you stay here till now? Kada, you have passed foundation, you have passed inter, 3 years of articleship, now it is 2 years, and now you are in final. There are a lot of students who have passed one group, another group is there. Whatever it is, as we said, it is just one attempt. Okay, one attempt to pass. It will be, by God's grace, it will be this attempt. So don't ever think of, you know, giving up. No, no, no. But it is always advisable, or if you feel, ma'am, we are burdened, we are having heavy, we don't feel like studying. Good, you can take one day off, but just one day. The next day, like boomerang, double strong, you have to come back. So if you feel stressed, if you want to take a break, yes, but just one day maximum, and then come back like a boomerang. And there was another incident where, one of the students was asking me, there was a very important function in the family. Should it be planned if the exams are postponed? Okay, she was asking if exams are postponed, can I go for that function, or very important function? But what was my advice was, now you sacrifice. Now you can compromise. For the all the sacrifices, for all the compromises which you are doing now, believe me, guys, when your results come and when you see those four letters, Eda, which four letters? Come on, let me know which four letters. Pass. When that comes in that magenta color, what you call, from the time I have been joining to CA 2005, from then that color is same. That magenta, purple, maroon, whatever it's called, in that particular screen, when pass comes, trust me, if you turn back and look, why did I worry this much? Okay. Or it's a time when you can bring happiness to you. You can bring happiness to your parents. See, I've seen many places where in winners meet students come. okay, along with their parents or grandparents or relatives, whatever it is, when the student gets the trophy on stage, I've seen parents or the relatives or the loved one tears. And it's very, very, very easy to make someone cry. Very easy to make someone cry. But it is very difficult to make a person smile and cry at the same time. That only exceptional, extraordinary. In auditing language, we call it as anomaly. Anomaly means exceptional cases it will happen. One exceptional case when your relatives, your parents, your loved ones can cry and smile is your results. Everything is in your hands. You do well. Don't ever think about the results for the time being. Now you work as if it is your last attempt and rest. Leave it to God. Let Him decide. So, yes, I've taken my 15 minutes. So, I would like to hear out your concerns and I would like to address it. I don't want to prolong the session to 45 minutes to 1 hour because the intention is just to motivate you and clarify your issues. So, can I hear from you, like any issues? And by the way, which task are we going in auditing? In the mentoring session, we are now carrying on the task number 4. Okay, I know few of them had messaged me saying that we are not able to continue the task, achieve the targets. I've told them, and even I've told in the group, see guys, certain task for certain people it seems to be high. As I've told you in the beginning, the tasks are arranged in such a way that we have to complete our first round studies by April first week, maximum by April 10th, so that another round revision we can do. Assume you can't complete one or two tasks. Don't worry. Either you extend that task and do in the next week or skip that chapters for the time being, keep it pending, carry on the other task. In fact, task 4 is professional ethics. There are a few students who said, ma'am, that task is attainable because in class itself we have done many times. Well, if you have extra time, you go for the pending topics. Okay. Um, that's the one thing about the task. How to maintain same level of mental vitality throughout the day. I get frustrated after studying. Okay. See, getting frustration is എന്താ പറയാ, it's like really easy. If there are a lot of instances where I get frustrated. Lot of instances where I get frustrated, um, and I have to speak something back to someone else. But whenever I think of that particular situation, I used to think about my grandmother. She used to say, see, it is very easy to get frustrated, very easy to get angry, but at the same time, whenever you are frustrated or whenever you are angry, think or do things which you like. But now one of the issues is mobile phone. I advise you don't take the mobile phones and don't see the what to say reel or whatever it is when you're frustrated because it will just eat up your time. Whenever you're frustrated, you do something which you love other than the mobile phones. I'm not against mobile phone. I'm just saying that is just spoiling of the time for the exam. See, in my case, when I used to study for my exam, um, no mobile phone. That was one of the advantage. And what I used to do is, I'm a single daughter, so I used to go and scratch my mother. And I used to love my pets. Pets means dog. I'm really crazy about the dog. So I used to spend time with her. Okay. So that's how I used to do. And there are certain people who used to dance to let out their stress. So there are different ways. So Arvind, as you asked, you have to see whenever you get getting frustrated, don't study that particular topic where you are getting frustrated. Skip it. Then take another subject, a subject which you like. Maybe it is problem subject. Switch it. And another piece of advice is Another piece of advice is like what to say. Don't take one subject continuously for 1 day or 3 days or 4 days. I've seen one of the trend 10 days. Okay, from March 5 to March 15, we will finish auditing. Then March 15 to March 25, we will finish SFM. Then other subjects. But I always feel, assuming you have completed your classes and completed everything, better is always to take in a day, revision time, in a day to take at least 3 subjects. Because once you have finished one subject and if you give a break of, say, 2 weeks, it will forget. Uh, did you understand? Okay, now Aishwarya is asking how to memorize the topic continuously forgetting the content. See, I don't know, last session I think I've told you, forgetting is a part and parcel of the course. Along with your study material, they have also given something called as forgetting. See, each time when you take the subject, it's like you are reading for the first time. Haven't you guys felt like that? Aishwarya, am I right? You'll study today. Okay, today we are okay. Whenever you take in the next week. But Aishwarya, just think. Okay, those who are saying it's correct, just think. When you take the, say for example, we'll take the topic of what to say, essay 800 series. 800 series has three essay, 800, 805, 810. Okay, you forgot. But once you read the notes which you have prepared, it will take, say, 10 minutes or half an hour, depending upon your caliber and depending upon how many times you revised. Depending upon that, once you go through, you will be remembering. Ada, you ask me, forgetting. Tell me frankly, once you read it, this topic I read in the last week. I know that. At least you are getting a clue. Yes, then it is not an issue. Makle, then it is not an issue. Um, Income tax paper. In my intermediate income tax paper, I had the same issue. Like lot of PGBP, lot of things, salary, lot of things, and I was foundation route student, not BCom student. So all the heads were like for me getting confused. And I said to my sir then, again 2005, 2006, sir, income tax every adjustment. I can't remember. And the problem used to come for computation with every adjustment, every head. And he said, Revati, don't give up. Continuously keep on revising. I said, I'm revising, but still I'm forgetting that HRA allowance, a lot of things were there. And as he said, I was continuously revising. But in my mind, I was thinking, sir, he can say anything. He has passed. That was my feeling. But believe me or not, for the income tax paper, I've got 78 mark. 78 mark. Eda, just listen to my marks, no, 78 mark. The paper which I felt really difficult, the paper which I thought I will not remember, in the examination hall, I won't say 100% came to my memory, but around 90% of the things came to my memory because I've done 3 rounds of revision. So forgetting, don't take it as a problem, take it as a challenge. If you're forgetting, do more rounds of revision. And our auditing, there is 19 chapter. Every chapter you won't have this issue. Am I right? Every chapter do you have this issue of forgetting? Majority of the chapters you will. But certain chapter you will be very familiar. Leave that chapter. That whichever chapter you face more issues in forgetting, mark it and do that revision. So in my classes also, regular batch as well as the crash batch, I know many of them are there. I've given them the revision videos. Allada, someone support, no? I've given them revision video for each chapter, half an hour. I've taken the revision video in class online live. When students are there, I've taken the videos and it's there with them itself. So I have told them and I've advised them also, guys, if you feel forgetting, use those videos when you revise. So at least those who have attended, they might have seen those videos. So do something, or you will have some short notes. So do something so that in a view, within 20 minutes or within 15 minutes, you will have the summary of that particular topic or particular chapter. Revision is the key for theory subject. Revision, revision, revision. Revise, revise, revise. Minimum 3 rounds. So forgetting, don't take it as a problem. Forgetting, take it as a challenge. Do some smart work. Do some, what to say, smart study. Use revision video or prepare short notes, but don't waste time. Mithun, I'll come back to you. And are we clear with all things which I said? Forgetting prashna alla gato. Forgetting is not a problem. It's just a challenge which you will overcome by doing revision. Okay, even for Yeshadas before he has to practice Rasamachi. Oh yeah, see his comment, no? Even for Yeshadas before performing, he has to practice or rehearse. If Sachin Tendulkar leaves bat for 1 month, he will also change. Yes. As the saying goes, practice makes a man perfect. Yeah, that's true. Rahul? Yes. Okay. Any other concern before I come to internal control doubt? Revision batch. In the revision batch, what I am intending to take is 14 to 15 chapters out of 19, but it will be rapid revision. So for those people who are saying forgetting, 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 this will help you. Like same thing will be also recorded and given to you till the exams. So I'll be covering around 14 to 15 chapters. See, 5 days is the maximum time which I can utilize because last 2 months, either you do revision yourself or you attend some revision session, but majority time you should be with yourself studying. So in 5 days, whatever we can cover in the class, we will do. Aravind, for more doubts, you WhatsApp me, I will say. Okay? Okay. MCQ book. Kuta, you are using the MCQ book of last syllabus? November 23 MCQ, are you asking me? That MCQ booklet is good only, but the thing is, there are 7 chapters which is new, and there are few chapters, 4, 5 chapters which have gone. So don't do those questions from those chapters which you have gone. Otherwise, you can use. How many mock tests you have to write? See, there are students who said we had never written mock test, we have passed. We had just practiced question. There are students who said 1 to 2 mock test is good. See, in my opinion, once you have practiced writing, every assignment or for every topic, if you have some practice writing, not reading, writing, I think 1 mock test will do. Minimum 1 mock test. The mock test is just to see whether you are able to finish off in the timeline. Okay, Aravind? Okay, and regarding the internal control, there was a doubt in the group. I had put a voice message. I don't know how many of you have heard. See, internal control, basically it's chapter number 4. Okay. Internal control, there are 3 things. One, as per essay 315, identifying and assessing the risk of material misstatement. Internal control has 5 components: control environment, risk assessment procedure, information system, monitoring, entities control activity. These are the 5 components of internal control as per essay 350. Okay. Yeah, CRIMI. That's right. That's right, Neenu. Now, beyond this, there are internal control framework in India in Companies Act and outside India. We have written like a chart. Okay. Now, in this framework, it is like broader, like SOX, COSO, COCO, COBIT, like that 5 framework are there. Each framework will say about the internal control in different way. Each of them are as per different. Socks is under US. England and Wales has something called as Turnbull. So it is different. So that is about the international framework. 5 things are there. So 315, then 5 international framework. Now, in the test question which I've given is general question. At times they will ask general question. This was one of the past exam question. If you take the study material and see, those 5 points are not there in one heading. It's there in many other places. So that particular question which I've given you for the task number 3, I think question 4, if I'm right, that is a little bit of general. Control environment should be there. Accounting system you should study. Did you understand? See, you're writing a professional exam. You can't learn, okay, 5 points. These are the only 5 points. You have to apply. Okay. Are we clear in that, Mithun? I don't know who asked me. Okay, guys. So that's it, 20 minutes, and now it's half an hour. How was the session? So I'm just planning to keep, 10 days once. We'll just keep so that you guys just let out whatever you want to say to me. I mean, in the chat box. And I would really appreciate and I would promote also if you are putting we will pass in the group. I don't know whether other students will leave the group because of that, but I always feel when I see we will pass and I will be getting happiness. Okay, my students are motivated or my students are saying themselves. So if you want, Rudran, you can do. Okay. One mock test with key I'm planning. But before the mock test, let's finish off the revision classes. Let's finish off the mentoring schedules till April. After that, we'll keep one mock test. Okay, before the exam, after the 2 rounds of revision. If you leave me, I'll be keeping on talking. So that's why I've stopped my half an hour of the time, and that's over. So if you want to say anything, if you want to ask anything, if I can be of any help, I will be happy. Even if it is for one person, I'll be happy. Done? So guys, keep the group active. Active in, active in the sense, kindly adhere to all the rules. Rules is not because I'm so strict. No, the students know I'm not strict at all. Okay, just that group will not be misused. That's why I said not to share PDF. Otherwise, every PDF will be shared and people won't look the group. Now at least we have only doubts are there. Other people will also hear the doubts. So that's why I've made the rules. Don't think in any other sense. Okay, that's just to ensure that all the other people in the group will see the message. Okay, guys. So before you wind up and before we wind up and go, come on, say our motto. We will pass. And I'm appreciating all those people who are actively clearing the doubts. I'm not saying the names especially. Keep supporting. Let's support. If we say something to others which we know, our knowledge will also increase. So if a student asks the doubts, generally I see the group only in the night. But before me, someone would have cleared the doubt. So I'm really happy the way you guys are going. Let's help and let's spread the positivity, negativity, let's keep away. As I said, you work silently now and let your results make noise. Right? So that's it, guys. Love you all. Be confident, trust yourself, and you will pass. Right? Okay. Okay, take care. Good night.